What's going on, you guys? It is Perry the Entertainer back again for another video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Monday Night Raw for the day of February 2nd, 2015. Let me know what you guys thought about the show down in the comment section below. We're going to try and break this down and try and only talk about the important stuff. I know I say that all the time, but we're going to try and cut it down to the important stuff. That way I don't waste a whole lot of precious time that I could be watching, watching the Stone Cold podcast featuring Triple H and the WWE Network. For the low price of $9.99, well, if you're me in that case, because you're actually paying for it, new subscribers for the month of February get it for free. But the problem is, if you do not cancel your subscription by the 28th of this month, they charge you $9.99 for next month. So make sure, if you do not want the WWE Network for next month, which I recommend because I think next month is WrestleMania. I think it's the end of March is when this year's WrestleMania is going to be. So, if you want to have if you want to spend $10 for WrestleMania to watch it on WWE Network, go for it. But if you guys do not, make sure you cancel it by February 28th, 2015. But yeah, tonight's show was really built up around building up towards this Fastlane pay-per-view, which is the next stop on the road to WrestleMania, I guess you can say. And but they used matches this time, and that's what I really enjoyed about this, because there were two matches tonight out of like the 4 or 5 that I was really interested in, between Dolph Ziggler and Bray Wyatt, which is something I'll get into in a minute, and the main event, which was Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins, and the winner would face Roman Reigns for his championship match at WrestleMania at Fastlane. So the big announcement about that thing, because that was the whole talk of the town, I guess you could say, this weekend, besides the Super Bowl. By the way, congratulations to the New England Patriots. Malcolm Butler, you right now are the savior of the Boston area, I guess, to say the least. But that's been the talk of the weekend. Was it what's Triple H what's his announcement? What's he going to announce? And to be honest, it really wasn't necessarily an announcement. Roman Reigns ended up interrupting him, cutting an okay promo. Daniel Bryan ended up interrupting him, and then Seth Rollins ended up interrupting him. So that set up that match. And because Triple H and Stephanie McMahon did not have the authority, haha, pun intended, they didn't have the authority to put Roman Reigns' spot on the line tonight contractually or something. They were able to get him to be willing to put up his spot. I don't know. It made Roman Reigns look like a fucking moron, but that's what I think about that. But after that, we got Roman Reigns versus The Big Show for the 985,492nd time this month. Yes, it's only been 2 days, and we've had it that many fucking times. I don't know when WWE is really going to say enough is enough with building the fucking Big Show up like he's a new fucking star. I don't know why. But he ended up getting the win tonight, so I'm pretty sure this is not the last time that we're going to see this match. So that's fantastic. But yeah, just make your Royal Rumble winner, who you're going to be building up as the next face of the company for the next couple months. Yeah, just let him just lose to the Big Show. And not only lose to the Big Show, but this is apparently, I think from what I heard, this is like his first loss in singles competition since the Shield broke up last year. Figured it's almost been a fucking whole year, 365 days, people, and this guy has not lost in singles competition until tonight, until Big Show finally fucking beat him. So like I said, I don't know why WWE still thinks that Big Show's some big fucking draw where he really isn't. He's just one big fucking bathroom break, I guess he is. But, yeah, like I said, for the 985,400, shit, I don't remember what number I even said, but that happened there. So I'm sure we're going to get that match again pretty soon. John Cena welcomed back the 3 guys who were fired last month. Yeah, it's been a month, guys. Dolph Ziggler, Ryback, and Eric Rowan. They all came back tonight, and I don't think anyone really got to say a word besides Dolph Ziggler. Stephanie McMahon put all 3 of them in some competition tonight. Ryback fought Luke Harper. Eric Rowan fought Ryback, and Ryback beat the shit out of him. And it was funny. We'll get to that in a second, too. But and then Dolph Ziggler got to fight Bray Wyatt, which is what I said earlier, and that match flipping tore the roof off the damn place. I thought that match personally was better than Daniel and Seth Rollins, but that's only because, well, they were limited by time limit and everything because it was already like 9:45 when the match started. You put that shit on pay-per-view, and that shit will draw money. That will put asses in seats, people. But Ryback and Luke Harper, that was nothing too special. Ryback wins. WWE doesn't know what the hell they're doing with Ryback. Rowan got his ass kicked by Ryback or by Rusev, and so Lana and Rusev, they air some video, which is apparently now supposed to make them, the favorites going into their match with John Cena. But I guess there's not really a way to capitalize what happened on Thursday, because what happened on Thursday should have waited until tonight, because what happened on Thursday was fucking awesome. So I would have substituted him. I would have aired this video on Thursday and then had the Cena Rusev face-to-face confrontation on Raw. But that's WWE for you. They get shit backwards all the time. But as Rusev is celebrating, see, that's why I'm thinking about doing these live. I take one swig of water at least once, maybe a minute or so, and I don't edit it out at all. But so Rusev is celebrating after this video aired, and you know how you hear the big pyro explosion and the Russian flag comes behind him in the background? Well, that's the funniest thing in the fucking thing, because the flag was like, I don't even know what it was like, matted up or something like that. I don't even remember. And I like how the commentators played it off like, oh, John Cena. You don't think John Cena had something behind this, did he? It's like, no, it was a fucking botch. And I loved the way that Lana and Rusev, they were seriously pissed off, and they treated it as if it was something real. I love the way they handled that. They handled that like good sports anyway. But yeah, I'm still interested to see this Rusev and John Cena match. Just because one segment didn't do it for me, then that doesn't necessarily mean that the feud is dead to me. It's just, well, we know what's going to happen. We know Rusev's going to look strong at this pay-per-view so that Cena can fucking bury him at WrestleMania, which is what's going to happen. And then maybe the time after that, Rusev will have a match with John Cena. Rusev will actually win, but in a way that it makes him look weak, so that he can legitimately bury him at the next pay-per-view, because that's never happened before. Oh, that was a good point to do but that's none of my business, and take another swig of water, wasn't it? Fuck, I missed that up, didn't I? But yeah, so Dolph Ziggler and Bray Wyatt. Right before this, Bray Wyatt cut a promo talking about how. Oh, no, this was after. I'm sorry. He didn't talk about that. They addressed the promo that he had on Thursday about how he doesn't fear anyone near alive nor dead. And the fact that they had him go over Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan, quote-unquote, in back-to-back weeks, because last week they didn't really have any live wrestling. They had him go over Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler back-to-back. And it makes me think WWE is serious with what Bray Wyatt in this, the road to WrestleMania, and it kind of, what am I trying to say? It narrows it all down, because obviously this somehow means that WWE got Taker back, and I know a lot of you guys probably don't like that. I know a lot of you guys probably have a problem with Undertaker coming back to fight Bray Wyatt for WrestleMania 31. Me including. I feel that last year when the streak died, I think that's when Undertaker should have died. And I said it last week. I said that we should not see The Undertaker on TV or on pay-per-view or on anything, unless it's a documentary or something on the dead guy, until his eventual Hall of Fame induction. I think this is the last time we should see him. And hell, I remember looking at a lot of pictures online, because a lot of people posted pictures of him online, especially his wife, Michelle McCool, posted pictures of him online, and the dude looks nothing like he did last year. The dude's all old and wrinkly and all this sort of shit. Like, he don't look like he can cut it right now. Like, at least last year, he wasn't looking fucking horrible. But now he just looks... He looks like he's a brittle old man now, and it's like it sucks seeing that, because I know I'm not the only one talking, because this is my childhood talking, and I know it's a lot of years talking as well. We all remember him riding out on the motorcycle, looking young and everything, and now we look at him 10, 20 years later, and what the fuck, what the fuck? It's it sucks, and it really just makes me fucking pissed off because it makes me feel like my childhood's dying. So, but Bray Wyatt, I don't like having him and Taker fight at Mania for that reason, obviously. But just because there's not really a way to have this match end without someone looking weak in the process. I mean, you have to have Undertaker, who bounced back after losing to Brock Lesnar last year, and you have Bray Wyatt, who pretty much has to get a win as a young talent and everything. And hell, I would have been satisfied had WWE let Taker win last year and then come in and let Bray Wyatt beat him this year. I wouldn't have minded that, but let me know what you guys thought about that. If you even made it this far in the video, I know statistics show that 20% of you guys, 80% of you guys leave after the first 3 minutes. So that's why I try and make that shit as entertaining as fucking possible. But if you make it to this point, well, then you're a real fucking champ, and I thank you and I support you every fucking step of the way. Thank you so much. But yeah, so we had our main event, and by the way, there was this big rumor going around saying, well, there was a picture going around on the Twitters and on the Instagrams and all that shit about a masked guy who somehow found his way into the arena. He had his face looked like it was wrapped up in a sheet, and he was wearing his WrestleMania 22 vest and everything. And people were speculating, saying it was either Randy Orton or the Boogeyman. Well, it was never revealed, which really makes me wonder how the hell he even got in the building to begin with. But that's something you can probably look up on your own time. I really have no time to be talking about that. Instead, I want to be using this time to be talking about Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins, because this match, no joke, was pretty damn sweet. I think that this match would have been better had it been on pay-per-view, had it not been on a time schedule, a time limit, because they started the damn match at like 9:48, like I said. But Daniel Bryan ended up getting the victory, so Daniel Bryan's going to be fighting Roman Reigns for his spot at WrestleMania, at WrestleMania, at Fastlane. So you gotta wonder how Roman Reigns feels. Not only the fact that he probably feels like a fucking retard for putting his spot on the line, but now he's in a legit position where he could lose this match because WWE has no fucking backbone at all. They'll try and do something. Hell, what happened last year with Batista? Like, people did not accept Batista coming back. WWE knew it, and they threw Daniel Bryan into that mix. What makes any of us not think that here? WWE is going to at least somehow, some way, either get Daniel Bryan into the match, or at Fastlane, someone will interfere and cost Daniel Bryan the match, and Daniel Bryan will fight that guy. Because there's no doubt that WWE is planning on having Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania. So there's no way he's losing this match. But if it ends in like a double DQ, well then, you can base it all. You can know what's going to happen because you know at this point. You know at that point. But that's my last swig of the water because I'm out of water, and it's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys thought about Raw down in the comment section below. I'm gonna try and make these videos actually a little more often now, just because a lot more time has kind of been opened up. NFL's now over, all sorts of that shit's going on. So hashtag spoilers is tomorrow, a new episode, which is it's going to be completely the way that it has been always. So leave me your channel ads and everything down in my Facebook page or my Twitter page for the Season of the People thing. It could be anything, you guys. Just if you want to promote yourself, because you guys do love that show. I know that's what a lot of you guys actually come to my channel for, is hashtag spoilers. So use that way to promote yourself, promote your show, promote your Twitter, promote anything you guys want. So it's me giving back to you guys. But yeah, I'm starting to think that I should start doing these live. I think I said that in this video. If I didn't, well then I'm starting to think that I should do these live. It'll be much easier to talk to you guys, and it's not a burden on me to sit here and talk with you guys for 30-45 minutes about Raw. And it doesn't even have to be just Raw. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to come on here and ask me what my thoughts are on the Super Bowl anyway, or what do I think about the Atlanta Hawks losing to the fucking Pelicans today, 115-100. and losing a 19 game winning streak down the fucking drain like that. Faster than the Seahawks fucking losing the Super Bowl last night. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about Raw down in the comment section below, and I am out. Till next time, Perry the Entertainer signing out. Peace.